It's so great to finally have you on the Brian Webb Dance Company season, and we're both basically Edmonton boys.
That's true.
Obviously from different generations, as we've just been pointing out. But I think it's something to become a dance artist who grew up in the prairie region.
It's true, yeah. It's interesting. I work in Vancouver now, but a lot of the artists that I've been working with have come from the prairies. I don't know, there's a certain work ethic. I think there's a certain grit, whether that's because we deal with the crazy winters or if it's because, arts, supports and stuff like that is just different in the prairies, I think.
Now, even out in Vancouver, you're a bit of a maverick yourself. I mean, your dance, I think in many ways we could say, comes from different sources than a lot of other people's.
I think I've always tried to embrace that. I started with theater and martial arts first, and there's a certain, viscerality, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word, but I like the raw quality to human movement, human expression, and so I've always kind of pushed the boundaries a little bit physically for my dancers and performers. It's kind of been a goal always, and theater and martial arts really are the foundation that started my dance training.
And what about the title of your dance? What's that? And what's happening in this work?
So the show's called Epilogos, and it's Latin. It just basically means the end of a speech where the speaker tries to get an emotional response from an audience. And it's based in the art of rhetoric, which is the art of persuasion. And so that is basically the art of persuading somebody in any means, any field. I think I'm emerging into a place now where even though I'm doing really highly physical and technical dance choreography, I'm trying to find a greater reasoning to the movement so that it does in a way have a thematic purpose, which I guess in a way is theatricality, if you will. So I think I'm bridging into that. But again, the dance is highly physical and highly technical in a certain degree. So there is always that aspect of it being purely physical, but I definitely want the theme of the show and tone and ideas around the art of persuasion, the way that media influences what we see and how we perceive things. I want those to be there. So the goal is to find those.
I can hardly wait for the audience to experience radical system art and for us to finally celebrate this dance artist born in Edmonton who is dancing the world today. I mean, this is a very exciting place to be. It's more than exciting for the Brian Webb Dance Company to finally bring you here, Shay. So welcome, and I really look forward to some pretty spectacular performances with, I know, some pretty spectacular dancing.